Okay, to make a pulley, you're going to need a bit of card, you're going to need a piece of wood, you're going to need a pair of scissors, a glue stick, and a water bottle. So please make sure you've got all those in front of you, and then we can get started. Okay, first things first, on your piece of card, you're going to need to use a pencil, and you're going to draw 2 circles. Now you might want to get someone to draw a circle round, so I'm going to grab this cup, and I'm going to draw a circle around this cup. Nice and quickly, nice and simple. So there's one and another one. So you're going to end up, you're going to end up with 2 circles. There we go. So as you can see, I've got 2 circles drawn on a piece of card. You're then going to grab a pair of scissors, okay? And you are going to get your piece of card and you're going to cut those 2 circles out. Quickly as you can. Cut around them. So there's one. And quickly get the other one done. And there's another. So you're now done with the card, so you can get rid of it. And you've got your 2 circles. Now they don't have to be perfect, but they're just 2 plain circles. So next up is you're going to get your piece of wood. Now this piece of wood is clearly far too long, so I'm going to make sure I cut it down to approximately this size. So I'm going to get some scissors and I'm going to chop straight through it. Being careful with my fingers. Do not need this bit. For the next step, you're going to take your water bottle and you're going to take the water bottle lid, to be precise. So you're going to need to make a hole in the top of this lid in the middle to get through your piece of wood. Now, I was just using your scissors. Be very careful at this point. Make sure you're using one of the points and just twist it into the lid in the middle. Just keep on twisting until you've gone through to the other side of the bottle lid. Be careful of your fingers while doing this. Do not want to slip. And then you're just going to need to make sure that your piece of wood can go through. You don't make the hole too big. It should be tight so it only just fits on. And that is the first step. You're then going to take one of your cardboard circles and you're going to push it on to your stick, making sure that you put it onto the flat side of the lid. That's the flat side. Make sure it goes onto the flat side of the lid. So again, you may want to take some scissors and use them to make a small hole in the top. Only small, so it's nice and tight still. Remember, you slide it on to the flat side of the lid so it's nice and tight. Once you put it on, you're going to take it off again and you're going to get your glue stick and you're going to glue onto this piece of card that you've just put over the top. So I'm going to put some glue all around the hole, only around the hole. I'm going to put it back, the glue side back onto there, and I'm going to stick it to that lid. So you might want to hold it for 10-15 seconds, squeeze it nice and tight, make sure it is together. As soon as it feels secure, let go, and you've got the first half of your pulley. Congratulations. The next thing you're going to do is, again, you're going to get your glue stick and you're just going to put a little bit of glue around the bottle lid, just on the edge of the lid, only lightly or you'll damage the glue stick. You're just going to put it on all around the edge of the lid, and then you're going to take your other piece of card, and again you're going to make a hole in the middle of it so it just goes through, and then again you're going to stick this piece onto your piece of wood and squeeze it all the way up so it joins up and squeezes together onto that glue stick. Now, if you follow the instructions, you'll have the start of a pulley. Now you need to be careful here, as you need to make sure your circles have lined up, and all should be good. Now we're moving on to stage 2, where you're going to need your water bottle, your scissors again, and your piece of string. And the first thing we're going to do is get a water bottle, and with your scissors, you're going to chop this water bottle in half, so you've only got the bottom section of your bottle. Okay, now again, please be careful with your scissors when doing this. If you need help, then ask an adult. But I'm going to start off just by going, make sure I've got my scissors right around, straight down the middle, and then just very carefully cut through. Get rid of the bit with the lid, you do not need that. And you've got your basket. Nice and easy. Be careful at the top, there may be some sharp edges, so do be careful. But that is the next step. Now for the next step, you're going to need 2 holes in the side of this bottle. You could, if you wanted, use a small screwdriver to make these holes, but just on opposite sides, nice and carefully. Use a little bit of force, not a lot, and then there you go, it's gone through. So now we've got a small hole on either side of the bottle. Next, you're going to need to take your string, put your string through each hole nice and carefully. Make sure the whole string goes through the hole so you can get out the other side. You may want to twist it and give it a little bit of a lick to make sure it's going through the hole, or you could even use the screwdriver that you used to pop it through to push it back through that hole. And there you have it, we've got it through. Once it is through, then you just pull it through so it's about halfway through. As you can see, I've pulled mine through. Got about half equal length left on either side. If I hang it, it's a nice basket. So, next step, take your basket and pull one of the ends through until you've only got a small amount left. Now this is where you're going to have to tie a knot in this end to stop it coming through the hole. So you can work with your partner, tie a small knot. You may want to tie a few of them over and over again to make sure the knot is big enough that it's not going to slip through that hole you've made. But just keep on tying, maybe aim for 3 or 4, and eventually it will look big enough that you are ready to pull it towards, and there you go, it's stuck there. Next, take the other side and leave a small amount in the middle so it makes a little like a handle to a basket, as you can see. And again, you're going to want to tie a knot in this end, so make a loop and then push all the way through and tie it. Pull it tight. Again, make a loop, push it all the way through and tie it. Pull it tight, make a loop, push it all the way through and tie it nice and pull it nice and tight. And that's made a nice big knot, and that's not going to slip through anytime soon. And you are set with your basket. Once you've done that, then you're going to need to get your scissors and you're going to cut off the rest of your string. Do not get rid of it though, because you are going to need the remainder. So, final step, you're going to need to get back your pulley. Make sure you've got your basket with the rope attached to the top, and make sure you've got your string. And you are going to tie one end of your string to your handle. So watch me do it carefully. Make a knot push it through and tie it tight. Now when I hold it, it will hold my basket, as you can see. Now the final step is you're going to get your pulley and get the end of your string that is not tied, and you're going to wrap it around your pulley through the 2 pieces of cardboard, and again you're going to make a brief knot at the top, pull it tight, then one more. This is one of the fiddliest bits, but once it's done you'll be finished. And hopefully there you will have a pulley. So now it just needs testing, so wind it up, and there you have it. It is raising all the way up, and then we can let it go back down again. So nice and simple, nice and easy. If I pull this out, you will see we can lower it all the way down, out of sight, behind the cushion, and then raise it all the way back up again. Fantastic. So hopefully you guys will be able to do this now. You'll be at the finishing point. If not, keep going, you'll be almost there. And well done.